All your orders come from rocks and look like this. This is some of the most figurative and literal objectification of women I've seen in any media. The game isn't making any sort of commentary on sexualization or objectification. It's just doing it.
I'd especially like to hear about your views on women.
And of course, in true Xenoblade 2 fashion, most of the voices don't match the characters, and all of them have kind of annoying voices. Great. The summon rate for rare blades is low. I can't really give an actual figure since it's determined by a lot of different factors like pity rate and your luck stat, but it's like less than 10% low. So over 90% of the time, you're going to be getting trash. A system where you randomly summon party members is usually something you find in a shitty mobile game, not in a full console release. All of your techniques and abilities are randomly determined, so the game designers can't really design enemies around what techniques you'll have, since it's all completely random. On one hand, it makes every playthrough unique. You'll be getting different blades in different order each time, but on the other hand, I don't want to replay the game because it's not very well designed and I fucking hate gacha games. In gacha games, you get spammed with things you do not want in an attempt to obtain the few things you do want. The key for a gacha game system to work is that the player has to see value in the items they received but did not want. That way they'll keep playing it and won't get discouraged when you keep giving them garbage. For example, Fire Emblem Heroes, a game I play every day but do not like, simply because I like Fire Emblem more than I hate gacha games. There's like a 3% chance you'll get the rare character you actually want. However, you can use the characters you do not want to transfer some of their skills over to better units or exchange them for feathers to power up other units. And more importantly, when you get a lower tier unit, you can rank them up into a 5-star unit to make them more viable. And when you get repeat units, you can combine them into stronger ones. So when you're summoning new units and not getting the ones you want, you don't feel like they're completely worthless. This isn't what I wanted, but I can make use of this eventually. Even in gachapon machines, the capsule machines that gacha games are named after, you still physically get an object, even if it wasn't the one you wanted. You can sell it, you can trade with someone else. But in Xenoblade 2, not only does it have a stupid gacha game system, but it's also a bad gacha game system. You get common blades for days, and they're mostly pretty useless compared to rare blades, because they have so little value. A common blade is way less powerful than a rare blade, and has way fewer abilities, so if you get a rare blade, it makes no sense to keep the common one equipped, unless they have some super rare ultimate ability or whatever it's called. Not only that, but common blades are very limited in how strong they can become. Blades are ranked out of 5 stars, with all rare blades being 5-star blades, but if you get a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4-star common blade, they're stuck there. There's no way to make them more powerful or on par with a rare blade. Later in the game, you can send them on mercenary missions to get items, money, and experience points, but you can already send rare blades on those missions, so why would you send a common blade? The only use they'll have is to maybe help fulfill the field skill checkpoint requirements, and oh boy, do I have a lot to say about field skills later. Or you can dismiss them to maybe get a booster, which increases the chance of a certain element the next time you summon more blades. So if you look up online which rare blades you don't have, you can slightly increase your chances of getting them by an unspecified amount. But you can only hold 5 boosters at once, so you have to alternate between the summoning screen and the releasing screen because game design? And the game tries to make me feel bad about releasing your useless blades and having them sound sad. Like it's not my fault you're so poorly designed. I feel like if maybe this game had another year or 2 in the oven, they could have doubled or tripled or quadrupled the number of unique rare blades in the game, reduced the number of core crystals you receive, and gotten rid of common blades altogether. Then every time you summon, you get a new unique blade, rather than 90% of summoning being useless trash. And then you could summon duplicates and you can combine them together to power them up or fill in your affinity chart somewhere or something. How to explain it in the story? I don't know, just say that Aegis's power can do that from all the information she's gathered. Her power set is already whatever the plot needs her to do in that moment. Gacha games are essentially loot box systems. They're specifically designed to serve as gambling for children, which is immoral and despicable. They incentivize intentionally bad and cynical game design that's a detriment to the player's experience. They have no valid place in gaming, and I hate them. There's always a chance you'll get the one you want, and the more you pull, the higher the chances increase, so the next one might be the one you want, so keep trying. To the game's credit, there are a handful of blades you get from doing side quests or through story progression, but the vast majority of them are from random chains. But also, the few you do get from side quests, you have to wait several real-world hours till you can actually use that blade. So you go through the multi-part quest, get your reward, but then you have to wait an unspecified amount of time until you can actually use the quest reward. Why? And some people may think, oh,
well, and at least we can't pay real life money for more corporate